You can do anything you want in life if you do this. I'm not going to sell you on some crazy hack or some motivational quote that you'll most likely forget by tomorrow, but it's something that actually works, and it's what the Japanese call Kaizen. Kaizen means continuous small improvements over time, not giant leaps, not overnight success, but small steps taken consistently. Think about it like this: why do most people fail at their goals? It's not because they don't want it bad enough, it's because they want too much too quickly. And I'm still so young, so I still suffer from aspects of this, but people often want to go from zero to hero within a week. They want the six pack in 30 days, they want that successful business within 3 months, they want that mentality after watching a single video, could even be this one, but life doesn't work like that. And a lot of people don't like the fact that life is like that. But here's where Kaizen changes everything. Instead of trying to change your life in one big dramatic moment, it's all about daily small shifts. And these small shifts, they build momentum, they compound, and before you know it, you've become a version of yourself that's completely unrecognizable from when you started. Let me give you an example of this. Let's say you wanted to get fit. You buy the gym clothes, you look up the workout plan that's more tailored to you, and you subscribe to a gym, and you start going hard for about a week. Now come to day 10, people are sore, they're exhausted, and they're back to scrolling on TikTok. But with Kaizen, you start smaller. Maybe one day it's putting your shoes on and going for a short walk. Maybe day 2 is going for a jog. Maybe day 3 is a push-up or 2. And I know it feels laughable at first, almost too easy, but over weeks, months, years, these small steps, they start to stack up and compound into something big. And suddenly you don't even question working out. It's no longer a chore to you, it's just become who you are. And that's the thing with Kaizen. It's not about perfection, it's always about progression. Let's take another angle at this. Let's say you wanted to read a book. Instead of saying I'm going to finish the book in one day, Kaizen will just say, just read one page. And it sounds pointless at first, right? But think about it. One page is 365 pages in a year. That's a whole book. And on most occasions when you do open up the book to read one page, you'll probably end up reading more, maybe 5, maybe even 10. And that's Kaizen in a nutshell. The bar will be so low, so you can't fail. And because you can't fail, you keep on going. Now, here's where it gets deeper, right? Kaizen isn't just about reading or fitness, like I mentioned. Of course not. Those are just examples. It's about how you go about your life. It can be your relationships, your career, your mindset. Just ask yourself, what's one small thing that I can do today to make this better for myself? If you feel disconnected from your parents, it could just be sending that first initial text. If you feel like you're behind in school, it could just be doing one page of revision. And if you feel like you're struggling to save money, that $1 counts. And people seem to think that these tiny improvements will just improve your life. They won't just improve your life, but they'll help reshape your identity, because they allow you to go from the person who once changed to become the person who's already changing. And I know some of you are thinking down the line in this video that it's too long. I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend the whole year. But the truth is, time will pass anyway. And you can be in a year's time exactly where you are now, or a little bit ahead. I know which one I'm choosing. And that little every single day, whether you notice it or not, other people definitely will. That's what creates change down the line. Now, a large portion of me has moved past this, but a small part of me still believes this. But when I was younger, I wanted to do everything now. You name it. When it came to accumulating a new skill, I wanted to learn it within a week. When it came to getting a new body, I wanted it within a month. And thinking back on it, because I pushed so hard, I burned out just as fast. When I started applying the Kaizen philosophy to things, that's when things changed for me. Because instead of obsessing over how I could be perfect at doing something, I asked what was the smallest step I could take today, and that question changed everything for me. If you want to be the best version of yourself, then stop waiting for the perfect plan or the perfect day to start. Stop waiting to leap to the finish line. I know all of you watching this video will have that one thing that you want to work on. Pick that one thing and just make it slightly better today. Now that you've taken that philosophy and you've applied it to that one thing, imagine applying it to every single aspect of your life. Your health improves little by little, your finances improve little by little, your relationships improve little by little, and your mind becomes sharper, more resilient, little by little. It's not glamorous. Nobody's gonna clap for you. Just because you read one book, just because you read one page, you went for a short walk, or you saved a single dollar. People won't notice at first, but in 6 months, a year from now, you won't even recognize the person that you become. So you really can do anything you want in life if you do this. Embrace Kaizen. Small steps, small improvement, progress over perfection. At the end of the day, it's not about doing everything at once. It's about proving to yourself over and over again that you can move forward. And if you can bring yourself to do that, there's nothing in life that's off limits to you.